Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby. And this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. You know, how you ever asked yourself, why am I here? Why am I living? What it was about me that was allowed to reach the egg. You understand me? And it's like, when I say egg, I mean your mother's egg. When you were in the womb, when your father nutted in your mother. You feel me? That's what I meant by egg. And I said all that to say, you know, everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a superpower. Everybody has a gift. Everybody has a talent. Me, my talent is writing. I've been writing since the 4th grade. I found my talent when I wrote an essay about Malcolm X and I won $25. I beat everybody in the 4th grade level in my elementary school. Everybody. So I figure, hey, if I was good enough to beat how many students, roughly 50, 100, whatever the case may be, I was good enough to become a writer. Then I started writing short stories. I couldn't draw, so I started writing for comics. I didn't draw the comics. I just wrote episodes. Then I started writing poetry, then raps, then more short stories, and voila, I wrote a novel or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. You feel me? So I found my purpose, my talent, and a purpose doesn't have to be life-changing. It doesn't have to save the world. It could just give you purpose, give you happiness, give you peace, give you a sense of belonging, give you a reason to live. And the reason why people have suicidal thoughts or they go on suicidal missions is because they haven't found their purpose or their gift or their talents. And they probably think that their talents is to do something nefarious or devious to somebody when it's really not. You know, people love to shortcut. People love to shortcut their way to the top. But everything is a process, baby. Just like how it was a process for you to become a whole human being. It took 9 months or 8 if you were premature. But for the most part, it took you 9 months to leave the womb and see life. You understand me? So everything is a process. And I say trust the process, because when you keep going, when you strive through resilience and, you persistent with eating from the fruits of your labor, it will bring forth happiness because you saw your creation. You're the God of your creation. You understand me? Just like when I write novels, I'm the God of the story that I'm writing about. So, yes, you may not think that there's a higher power, or even if you do believe there's a higher power, just know that you're the God, you're the captain of your ship. Once you discover your talent, once you discover your gift, you understand me? That's not me saying you should be a narcissist. I am not saying that. I am not saying that, you should believe your own hype. I am just saying that harness your talent, because you don't want to, take your last breath and you have regrets. Like, you want to be able to think back and say, I did that. I lived my life. I did what I wanted to do. Like me personally, I played basketball in junior high. I'm not in the NBA. I used to rap. I don't have a signed contract. But now I'm podcasting and I'm writing books. So just because I failed, quote unquote, failed at basketball and rapping, that doesn't mean that I'm a failure at life. That just means I did what I wanted to do. Even if it didn't work out as planned, I still went out my way to turn a dream into a vision. I manifested a thought into something tangible. You understand me? So I did the basketball thing, the rapping thing. Now I'm podcasting and writing books. It's something that I do or I'm doing now. So success to me is doing what you want to do in life. And it's up to you to determine whether you failed Or you'll learn from that failure and fine tune your craft. Hone your craft, sharpen your tools so you become better. You understand me? Sometimes, not even sometimes, a lot of times, or 99.99999% of the time, a failure is healthy because it tells you what to correct. You understand me? Sometimes a failure could tell you, yo, this is not you. You feel me? Like failure told me playing basketball and rapping wasn't in the cards, but podcasting and writing is. You feel me? I know writing is for sure. I'm just podcasting, to shed light to my writing, but I know writing is in the cards for me because I've been writing since the fourth grade. Like I'm still writing. I haven't stopped. So it must be my superpower. You feel me? Like when I'm in front of my laptop or on my smartphone or with a pen, with a pencil, with a pad, I feel like I'm Superman. I have my cape. You feel me? I have my cape on. And that's my superpower. And like I said, your superpower doesn't have to be drastic, dramatic. You don't have to save the world. It could just bring you happiness. You feel me? Some people have the superpowers to change the world, to change the game, to change the paradigm of society. But that doesn't make your superpower less than theirs. It just means that they're fulfilling a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a role to play. And me personally, I think that life is, predestined. Everything is written with a few, rewrites here and there in the script that was assigned to you. But for the most part, everything is written. You feel me? You just have to play your part. So like I said, the world is a stage full of actors and actresses. And some people may enter your life and exit your life. You may write out somebody in your life, like a writer writes somebody off a script. It's the same thing. But make sure that you become the greatest actor in your movie. That surpass, the actor that surpasses an Oscar, an Emmy, an Academy Award, whatever the case may be. It's about how you reward yourself. Never mind, being recognized by other people or being, what's that word? Validated by other people. It's about validating yourself at the end of the day. And once you validate yourself and you find your passion, your purpose, your gifts and your talents, then life will must be easier to gravitate. Life will be easier to navigate, rather. You understand me? And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Some, baby. Check out my website at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up with any questions or concerns that you may have. Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. Dig. And on that note, until next time, peace.